Origin of Rajput dynasty. How Rajput originated in Rajasthan? What was the reason? So, dynasties of the Rajput that was originated in Rajasthan. Rajput era in Indian history is known as the time from death of Harshvardhan to the establishment of Delhi Sultanate by slaves of Muhammad Ghori. So there was a Gujar Pratihara, and Chohana, Guhil, Parmar, and Rathod, Chavand Rathod. They are some Rajputs. Okay. So there was origin can be considered to be from two side. One side is the ancient side, and second side is the historical side. Ancient and historical. Okay. So in ancient dynasty of Rajasthan, we were saying they are Suryavanshi. They are Suryavanshi. That means Manu, son of Surya. Suryaputra was an ancient king of Purana, and there was a Shadung, Ishwaku, Pransu, Shavi, Drashita, Karush, like lots of names were given uh, in that book. So the 10 sons of Manu, these were the 10 sons of Manu, and 9 sons except Prishdar were given the entire earth to rule. So Prishdar were not given, rest 9 sons were there, that was Shudgun, Ishwaku, Pransu, Shrayati, Drishta, Karush, Narishanta, Prishdar, Nabag, and Namnedist. So this 10 son of Manu were there, and Prishdar was never given to rule that. Prishdar killed cows of his teacher and entered into the playground and unauthorized, and he has converted to the woman named Ila. So she got married to Som, and Pururva was born, and they were called as Chandravanshi. So that was the reason they are Chandravanshi, Kshatriya. And descendant of 9 son of Manu were called the Suryavanshi Kshatriya. So Prashdar was known Chandravanshi, and rest 9 son of Manu, they were known as Suryavanshi. And Ishwaku king was most famous among them. Ishwaku king ruled the Ayodhya, and are considered to be the eminent ruler of the kin. Okay, ruler of the Kachwaha kin, that was of Jaipur, and there was a 32 generation of Ramchandra. Some of the Rajput branches, such as the Gujar Pratihara, Chauhan, Rathod, these two considered themselves to the Suryavanshi. So, who are saying I am Suryavanshi? So, one was the Gujar Pratihara, and second was the Chauhana, and the third was the Rathod ruler. So Rathod, Chauhan, and the Gujar Pratihara, they are saying they are Suryavanshi. Okay, and Chandravanshi Rajput have been considered like Suryavanshi and Chandravanshi in history. So Rajput written in the Charan, there is a Charan literature. So in that this is written in the 10th century AD. Okay. So Dr. Oja also considered Rajput as a Suryavanshi and Chandravanshi on the basis of the Rock Edict. So one is the Chittor Rock Edict, that was in 1276 AD, and edict was the Ankaleshwar, and Rock Edict obtained from the Harshnath temple of Sikkar. Harshnath temple, that is in Sikkar, and that is also obtained from that. After Pururva, Ayu, Nahur, Yayati administered as a Chandravanshi Kshatriya. They were 5 sons of Yayati from the Devyani and the Sharmista. So that is also saying we are Chandravanshi. And now there was a Yadav Vanshi. Some people were saying that Rajputs are the Yadav Vanshi. So that's why descendant of the Yadu was called the Yadav, and Yadu and descendant of the brother of the and Karoli dynasty of the Rajasthan, that is connected to the branch of Yadava. So the Yadav Vansh is also, some people were saying they are Yadu Vanshi. So that is the Karoli dynasty. Karoli dynasty, and this dynasty of the Rajasthan that is connecting the Yadavas. Okay, and some people were saying Rajputs are the Agnivanshi. So some are saying they are Agnivanshi, and this philosophy was came from the Prithviraj Raso. Prithviraj Raso. Okay, this Prithviraj Raso, and this is written by the Chandravardai. Chandravardai. This is written by the Chandravardai. And as per the assumption, Pratihar, Parmar, Chalukya, Chohana, these is originated from the Agnikund. And the Vasishtha Rishi was basically doing some fire altar during the Yajna Kund. So that's why to destroying the demons. So total 36 Rajput kings have been mentioned in the Prithviraj Raso of the Chandravardai. Now, various views regarding the Rajputs. First is the local origin. First, people were saying they are the local origin. So, Agnikund theory, that was Guru Shikhar Parvat, mount of the Guru Shikhar, and Rishi Vasisht was doing some yajna. So, in that time, some Rajput originated. That was Chauhan, Chalukya, Parmar, Pratihara, and Mudhot Nensi, and Suryamal Mishran. So, Munhot Nensi, the court poet of the Jaswant Singh, and Suryamal Mishran. He was also the great poet of the Rajasthan. Both were supporting this. Next one is Suryavanshi and the Chandravanshi. Suryavanshi and the Chandravanshi. So these theory was given by the Gauri Shankar Oja, Dashrath Sharma. Okay, and this theory was propounded by the Gauri Shankar Oja, and because mythologically Kshatriya hero like Rama, they are descendant of the Rama, and the theory divides the Rajput based on their lineage, Suryavanshi and the Chandravanshi, which they trace from Surya and Chandra. Okay, and son of Vedic Aryana, like some people were saying they are from the Vedic Aryana. So some people were supporting about the Rajput, they are the Vedic Aryana. So who is supporting about this? This is the C.V. Vedya. C.V. Vedya was the person who was supporting, he was a Kshatriya. Pure Vedic era, Kshatriya, pure Indian Aryan. Okay. Now Brahman and Vaishya statement was also given. So some people were saying they are from the Brahman and Vaishya. So that was C.R. Bhandarkar and the Gopinath Sharma. And some people saying they are from the mixed origin, and that is the D.P. Chatterjee. D.P. Chatterjee was saying he is a mixed origin, and some people saying they are foreigners. So the people who were saying about the foreigners, that was the V.A. Smith. And Colonel Todd. Colonel Todd was also saying this, and descendant of the Yuchi, like Kushan tribes, that's where Colonel Todd and the V.A. Smith were supported. And some were saying they are from the Gujar Pratihara dynasty, so they are kind of the Gujar Vansh. So this is a Dr. Bhandarkar and the Ishwari Prasad, they were supported. So out of all this statement, Gauri Shankar Oja view is most accepted. So what Gauri Shankar Oja wanted to explain us, he told us that Rajputs are basically Suryavanshi and Chandravanshi. So this Gauri Shankar Oja says that Rajputs are not from foreign origin, and they are descendant of the mythological Kshatriya heroes of Rama, like Rama. So this theory divided the Rajput based on their lineage of Suryavanshi and the Chandravanshi, which they trace from the Surya and Chandra, and they worship fire as a Aryan did, and worship of fire was not the tradition of the foreigners only. Okay, so this is the reason, and we can explain about the origin of the Rajput.